Okay, so we've got the Dalton Dissection here, and also on the same day we had the Covert Dispersal. Now, I've released both videos at the same time, so if you haven't already seen it, the Covert Dispersal will be available now. However, you are here for the Dalton Dissection, and this was quite a difficult one. So we have been given a restricted loadout. We've been told we've got to start as the bank robber, and we've got no loadout whatsoever, really. So we picked up a crowbar to begin with, a hammer, and a car battery. We've got to eliminate the target via electrocution, and I will admit this one did stump me. I was really wondering how to get the electrocution because I was thinking, okay, there's nothing around the target, there's nothing near the target, it's like, say, a plug or something that you could drag her to, so I was just really caught out by it. What I did eventually do, I did have to go and look on Hitman 2 maps and just see, okay, is there something on there, you know, some electrocution device, and the car battery did make sense, but not the best idea really. I think I would have preferred something a bit better as far as first kills go. So, as you can see, I'm doing peekaboo with the guard here. Essentially it's just to get past him. So make sure he just sees you near the corner, he'll come to see what's going on, and you can knock him out around the corner. Pick up the car battery, go through the door, we're going to use the crowbar on this door here, and the target's just through here. We're going to use the Karma, well, we're going to grab the janitor key and the Karma. We're going to use the Karma in a moment, but for now, we're going to just knock the guard out who's with her. So, throw the crowbar just over there. We're going to then throw the hammer at the guard, and then we're going to throw the car battery at the target. Now, I would advise you, make sure the target is standing still when you use the car battery, because I was having a lot of bad luck trying to get the electrocution to trigger, so make sure that she's sitting still. As you can see, she was sitting still and it caused the electrocution, so just try and keep that in mind. Anyway, what we're going to do is go and use the Karma on this guard here, go and run up the stairs, and there's a janitor just on the floor where we're going to now. We're going to use the second Karma shot on the janitor, so poof, and the exit's straight up ahead. So just head to that exit and that's level 1 completed. Now we're not going to use this exit for level 2 for the simple reason that we're going to be able to come back on ourselves, but I thought this is a pretty simple way to exit for level 1. So what are we going to do for level 2? Well, essentially with this one we've now got to retrieve a dagger from the vault, and we've got to use the dagger on 2 targets, one of which is the guard that we knocked out by the first target. So it's a natural escalation, I would call it. It's not a massive jump, but I'd much prefer this type of escalation than the one that we've just had with the Covert Dispersal. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what's going on. Anyway, level 2. Once again, we start off in the bank robber disguise in the garage, and we're going to grab the crowbar. Make sure you avoid the camera. We're going to grab the hammer, and we're also going to grab the car battery. So just grab a few things. Climb up here. We're going to go and use the crowbar to get the chloroform, and we're going to use it in the room. I've already been looking online for other routes for these videos, and I will admit I've seen 47's route where he managed to use the car battery on several of the guards in the room. I'll admit it's good for a speed run, but I just wouldn't like doing that. I can imagine something going wrong if I tried it. So credit to 47 there for managing to get it done, but I know I won't be following him. So yeah, just take out the surveillance while we're here. On the floor is the key to the little mini safe in here. Open the safe up. We're going to get the vault key. Use the vault key card on this little control panel here. We're going to grab the security key card so that we can get in and out of this area. And then, like before, we're going to use peekaboo just to get this guard's attention. So just poke a bit out. Duck once you think he's got enough attention. And then, as soon as he's nearby, corner subdue. So once again, nothing too complicated here. Well, the only thing that irritates me about this is we've got to wait for the vault to open up. And it's not like you can do something in the meantime. I mean, I suppose you could go and electrocute the first target, but then you've got the issue of what happens if the guard reports it to another guard, and then you've got an NPC around the target. So yeah, it's just best waiting around here. Don't do what I was about to do then, nearly run into the lasers. Make sure you know, don't do that. Grab the dagger. We're going to go through the doors up ahead. And as I say, the two targets are pretty much straight ahead. Now, this time we can try and mix things up a little bit. The difficulty is if you... Well, this is how I found it anyway. When I threw the dagger, or if I used the dagger at close range, she would run. And because of that, the car battery wouldn't electrocute. So personally, I think it's best doing it this way, where you separate them. You can throw it at her, and then you can get the dagger on the guard. So that's kill number 1 complete, and this is kill number 2 complete. For the record, he did catch me, but because he's dead, he obviously can't report me, so it counts again. It doesn't count against Silent Assassin. So going back the way we came, we're going up the stairs just up ahead for the second target, well, the third target, the second new target, and he's basically the guard who just waits around in that little area. I don't know how to describe the little area by the first lockpick door on the left. So yeah, he's just through this door here. So throw anything in this little area, and essentially we're just going to wait for him to come and investigate, and we're going to use the dagger on him. Nice and simple, no itches. The only thing I wish I'd done with this route is when the vault was opening up, I wish I'd gone and got the key for the exit, because that slows me down in the next few moments. Once again, this guy did see me, but because I killed him, it doesn't count against SA. So that's all done. As I've said, the only issue now is getting to the exit. I really wish I'd been a bit more efficient and got the key from the guard, but instead I was going for style points straight away, and I dropped the dagger thinking, no, I don't need anything, and then I realised, oh, I haven't got the key. So yeah, I had to double back on myself a bit of a goofy moment, but it does happen. So yeah, go through the door. We're going to go through this door on the left. When you get close to the guard, take it a bit slow just in case you can hear footsteps. It doesn't usually happen on professional difficulty, but if you don't want to chance it like myself, don't. Use the keycard on the pad here and just make your way to the exit. So yeah, that's level 2. I found level 2 more enjoyable. I think the burial dagger was a nice inclusion. I really just wish they hadn't done electricity for the first target, because it really does force you to go, okay, where can I electrocute the target? And when you can't think of it, unless you know there's a car battery there, or you know where a car battery is besides there, it really restricts you more than the restricted loadout. So if you'd have said to me, right, we're going to give you a restricted loadout, but we're going to force you to kill the target with, I don't know, a fall, it would have created an interesting scenario where you'd have had to maybe hide the guard the floor above the target, and you had to drag the target up, or you had to use gun lures to get her up. There would have been ways to do that. But anyway, I'm digressing, I'm just having a bit of a moan. So once again, crowbar, the new targets are right in front of us, and we're going to kill them with an explosion. So we're going to deal with them last. Grab the car battery and the armour. Same as level 1 really up to this point. So go through, well, go and unlock this cabinet to get the chloroform. And same as before, turn on the panel, then put the chloroform in, and that way it knocks the guards out. As the game is at the moment, accidental knockouts via chloroform can result in bodies found. So if you do get a red Silent Assassin indicator for this, restart the level. That's the only thing I can advise, because I did have it happen to me. I can only assume a guard head turned as they were falling and they saw one of the other guards' bodies. So if I'm in your situation, I restarted. So it does work, it's just that you have to have a bit of good luck or RNG. So yeah, let's pick up the keycards, and we've already done all that from level 2, so I hope I don't have to explain that again. Same as before as well, peekaboo here, nothing too fancy unfortunately. I think that would be enough, yeah. So once again, subdue around the corner. I don't think I actually did it at this point, but I really do wish I'd gone and got the key from the guard. It would have been literally a short walk while this was all going on, but instead I think I did some silly spinning on the spot with the camera. Let's have a look. No, I went to have a look at that hole. I was wondering what was going on. Oh yeah, I did. Spinning on the spot. Way. When you get bored, don't you? So use the keycard there. Disable the lasers. Get the dagger. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the original first target again. So through the doors, then through the door on the right, you have to use the crowbar to get through.
I'm really sorry.
There we go. Same as before, we're going to throw something just up in that little area to get the guard to move, so I suggest the crowbar just because crowbars tend to make a little bit more noise. Doesn't make much difference, but it is just a little bit of useless information. So as before, throw the car battery there, get the dagger, and stab this guy. That's both targets dealt with. Grab a coin from that little cleaning station. We're going to grab the janitor key just for easy access to this room here. We have got the crowbar, but I just like the idea of actually getting into the room a little bit quicker. Propane flask up here, we're going to use that for the explosion. And we're going to go into this room up ahead to get the key for the exit. So, just as before, I'm slowing down, grab the key, and we're all sorted. I know there's an argument that I didn't need to get the key just now for the little janitor room. That was just me liking the idea of actually having the key, so you don't have to do that. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the propane flask near the two targets, and I'm going to walk away just for the simple fact that I can't shoot them yet. So I'm just getting the propane flask into position. So we're going to get the next target. If anything, he's got a gun. So main aim, we're going to open the door once again. We're going to throw a coin, and that will bring the target into the area. Hide behind here, get the dagger out, wait for him to come through, then slice his neck. At this point, we've then got the two targets left, and we've got a gun to shoot the propane flask with. So drag the body into the closet. You don't even have to do that, but I like doing that. Grab the gun. I also grab the coin just to pick it up. So there's the gun, and yeah, just a simple case of shooting the propane flask and all completed. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Hitman 2 videos. And if you haven't seen it, check out the card at the top right hand corner for the covert disposal. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the next video. This has been Josh from JJ's Productions. Bye for now, everyone.